up, what up, what up? Make sure you share the live right now. Your man DJ Philo, the people's DJ. We here. All the way live, morning show.
Bitch, I'm from Kentucky, but this ain't no fucking
Dissy Chicks.
This is not Route 66. She step out, take like 50 flips.
Tell 'em.
I'm way too selective with the folks that I get mixy with. She said that's a lie, boy, you a thot. Just left out the city, it was high.
Make sure you share the live right now. Make sure you share the live. Damn live.
I just cannot stop, I'm about to buy my bro a drop. She
Tell 'em.
kick it with her friends, they
Tell 'em.
Shy.
We say now.
I'm a hot shot. Hey, met her at the club and I took her to the casa. Get bread nonstop, know my name, ring a bell like Raja. From the city like Rondo Rajan, but I'm from the white side like Hassan. Yo, way too fly, but I'm not trying. Had you
What up with a CJ? What up, what up, what up?
bling, I ain't talking about hotline, young and I got time. But I finally got one, it's about time. Make the whole city shine every time that I shine. Let me know now if you're not down, cause you look
Probably the only nigga that call that nigga CJ.
left in a hot brown, go ahead, let that top down. Bitch, I'm from Kentucky, but this ain't no fucking Dixie Chicks. This is not Route 66. She step out, take like 50 flicks. I'm way too selective with the folks that I get mixy with. She said that's a lie, boy, you a thot.
What's up? What up?
Just left out the city, it was high. Think they fucking with me, but they not. I just cannot stop 'em.
Come on.
Buy my bro a drop.
Make sure you tune in right now. Make sure you tune in.
Shy.
Yeah, white gold over my chrome heart, 10 band sloppy, I ain't got no card, I don't feel nothing for the most part. Fat boy drive this bitch like a go-kart, slide through the op block, shooting out blow darts. I've been rich before I signed, shirt cost 5, wear it one time. She don't slurp, get out my ride. Run my city, you can ask my ops. Love my thoughts from mouths like mops.
I was just saying I might be the only one that do that.
20 G's for a clock, put a Billy GT in my mouth. We don't sell CDs out this house, it still got in them like what's a drought.
Bitch, I'm from Kentucky, but this ain't no fucking Dixie Chicks. This is not Route 66. She step out, take like 50 flicks. I'm way too selective with the folks that I get mixy with. She said that's a lie, boy, you a thot. Just left out the city, it was high. Think they fucking with me, but they not. I just cannot
Take
stop, I'm
niggas
about
around
to buy
nothing
my
good.
bro a drop. She came to
Can't
get
have nobody around shit. Good shit out here.
shy.
Cam, you live in Miami. Drop that shit, Tech.
Hey, yo.
What's up, Tech?
Yo, I got it. Dog, y'all don't got enough fucking records, man.
Hold on, man. Tech, don't even talk to these niggas. Let's get New York where they need to be.
Technician, one time.
I'm a hoes up in skyscrapers. It's condominium. Y'all niggas can't be serious. Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking crazy? Hey, yo, let's get papers and pop on what was wrong with y'all.
Hey, yo, Jim.
They just needed the money
Hey, yo,
or
my
something.
nigga. Hold on, Jack, hold on.
This is real life street shit, true as in a deep end. I know niggas that go to jail just to get their teeth in. Think I give a fuck with New York.
What the fuck is we in the
even
army?
The fight is
What the fuck? Yo. What is we in the army? Yo, are you in the army? Yo, tell me, like, are we in the fucking army? What the fuck is you talking about? And what the fuck is you wearing?
That's ready.
What the fuck is you wearing, bro?
Just do your song. Let him do his next song. Do your next song.
Let's do our song.
Do your next song. But he got on Facebook, kid.
Talking about what
New York,
yo, y'all niggas is so.
hold on, Luch,
They
hold
are
on,
fucking
P,
so
hold
cute.
on, Luch, P and Luch, hold on.
These niggas
New
is
York,
cute, man.
P, Luch, hold on.
What
New
the
York,
fuck are you wearing,
everybody
bro?
chill
You gotta
out.
sew- you gotta sew
Can I
up.
get the
You
mic?
gotta
Yes,
sew
y'all
up.
had it. Yeah, it was y'all
You
time.
gotta
Let
sew
me
up,
talk.
champ.
New York, New York, what's up, New York? Listen, we in New York, right? Why these niggas keep rhyming over the words? Y'all could have stayed in the car and listened to Apple Music
Yo,
for that.
we know that
These
SOPs,
niggas is
nigga.
cheating.
Yo, you
Y'all
think
tell
that
me,
SOPs?
hold on,
Yes,
don't
we
talk,
are.
hold
Hell yeah, we
on.
SOPs.
Everybody
We gonna
hold
rap,
on.
rap.
Everybody hold on.
Hey, we gonna rap.
Yo, can I talk? Can I talk?
They get scared.
Let me talk.
Okay, talk.
Let me talk.
Talk, because when I want to talk.
Yo, why y'all doing what?
I
We
said
didn't
talk,
we didn't talk
nigga.
on your part. Shut the
nigga.
fuck up then.
Now I'm not going to
Shut
shut the
up
fuck.
then,
No,
nigga.
I'm not. Hey,
It's
now
our
I'm not.
time.
Now
You
I'm
on
not.
our time.
Now I'm not. They talk, nigga.
Let the
music
Go
talk.
over in your corner. Go in your corner.
No.
We didn't
No.
violate you.
No.
You causing a
They don't know the
distraction.
fucking words. That's why.
Listen. New York, they causing a distraction. This is hip hop. We in the Mecca of New York. It's D Block. It's Dipset.
Turn the
Why
words
they don't
up.
know the words? Yo, Tech, let's make something happen. Overlooking the city, my nigga, I'm high up. I can get your brain blown out for $5. Always in the hood, that's cause I rep that. My permit work good, niggas already checked that. Probably just comfortable, cause that's where I slept at. Desert is blue steel, the 40 is jet black. Fucking
Bars, nigga. Bars. Yo, let's rap.
I'm in war mode, nigga. It's New York. Let's stop playing with the people.
Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police, nigga.
Don't y'all know the fight is
Yo,
fixed, New
goddamn,
York?
yo, freak, yo, Ziggy.
New York, the fight is
Yo, hold on, yo,
fixed.
Kiss, hold on.
They still doing the words.
Hold on, Kiss.
This is hip hop or not?
Ballin' gotta come soon.
Is this your rage?
Goddamn,
What the
Ballin'
fuck?
gotta
Playing
come
charades?
soon. When you gonna do a record, nigga? Let's go. When
you gonna do a record?
I'm not a role model. Saw me riding through a city, took a soul out. Probably got me.
When I walk through, when I walk through, when I walk through, drill. When I walk through, yeah. I got sauce too, came with the gang, chopper rain, get her up, shine. When I walk through, yeah, she fine, then who brought you? Twins in the Benz, once again, yeah, I brought two. Ay. When I walk through,
What up? Wake y'all asses up. This is the All the Way Live Morning Show. Hey, I know y'all hear me good. I know y'all. Let me know. Hit the like button if you hear me right now. If you're fucking with this vibe right now, make sure you like this. Hey, welcome to the All the Way Live Morning Show. I am your man, the one and only DJ Philo, the people's DJ. It was an epic fucking night last night, man. That versus was dope, man. But let me introduce yourself. I'm gonna get back to that one real quick.
Good morning, y'all. It's your boy Tyrone. I just want to say good morning and welcome to the All the Way Live Morning Show this Wednesday.
Look at him, boy. This nigga came up with his own intro now over there. I hear him, boy. Look at you. Get more comfortable with the show now.
You just gave me a space to speak. I appreciate that.
Let me get that right.
But you got a new drop.
Nah, it's the old one. I just want to get the music right going. I didn't want the verses all in the background. But yeah, man. Hey, you didn't catch it, but I caught it. CJ didn't catch it either, man. But go back on YouTube, go watch that verses. One of the funniest.
Oh, you talking about
Everybody liked that the Soulja Boy one and Bow Wow, like that was entertaining. But nah, this one was fucking entertaining, man. This was like one of the dopest verses. One of the funniest and like intriguing verses I watched. And I ain't and my thing was I'm not a big East Coast
That's what I was
fan.
gonna ask you. So what made it so great for you then? Since you're not a huge fan of the music.
It was just entertaining. I think that's what it was. That was like really got me. It was just hella entertaining. Me, I was like more of a down south person, so like to hear. I mean, like I know I knew most of Dip. Like kind of I knew a lot of the Dipset music. I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people was choosing the like Dipset over the Lox, but the way that nigga Jadakiss came out and killed it, like nigga, it could have just been Jadakiss against Dipset or shit. That's
True,
pretty
CJ,
much.
I agree.
What'd he say?
You like the beef.
Nah, it
The
wasn't.
theatrics, yeah, he like the drama.
Like I mean, but it was entertaining because it came like it took all day to come out. But the DJ they had at the beginning, that nigga was.
I did hear that. I saw a post about that.
Yeah, Technician. That nigga was.
That's
He was
artist.
killing it. He was putting it in. Getting the vibe going. And then what else happened? Yeah, after that, then they took all day. Then they had old dude from the boxing. What's his name? Michael Buffer. Is that his name?
Oh yeah.
Is that his name? Michael Buffer?
No, I think the last name is right, but I don't think that first name is right.
I don't know. I knew it was something like that.
You talking about the old announcer?
Yeah, they had him out there like introducing, but
Why can't I think of his name?
but then it felt awkward because like niggas came out just talking shit already. Like this nigga looking like, hey, just I already got my money. I'm just ready to do these last little couple words. Let me get the fuck out of here. But I mean, it was still dope because it was in New York.
Yeah.
And that's what made it tight. Then Jadakiss just killed that shit, nigga. It was just like, cause I thought it was like some real beef going on, but you know they said it was all love and shit. Cause the way the niggas came out talking, he was like, nigga, you a pussy, you a bitch. I was like, god damn, like nigga, this how y'all niggas talk to each other. But I guess it's a New York thing. That's the way they talk to each other or whatever. But I don't know. But that was dope, man. Make sure y'all get over to YouTube if y'all didn't see that, man. Go check it out. It was, I think the battle was like about 2 hours. I think altogether it was like 2 hours, but definitely was entertaining. Definitely was good for the culture, just because one, New York haven't really been popping in the rap scene like that. And
what you mean?
I mean, no. Recently, the rap scene in New York haven't.
What do you call recent? I mean, like Pop Smoke was just killed recently.
No, I'm saying, but like
Griselda, all them, that's a lot.
Man, East Coast music haven't been popular. It's been down south running most of the shit now. I don't know why people acting
that's a personal preference. I ain't gonna say that they ain't been there, because there's plenty of names you could drive.
Who?
You just heard 2 names already.
Where?
I said Pop Smoke.
Okay, that was
our guest star. I said Griselda, and that's a whole team though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Butcher, that's a whole team. Griselda, that's a whole team. Yeah,
they just ain't been really. Well, I don't know. I guess I ain't a big fan of them, so I just don't listen to them. Like they don't. But you know, it is what it is. I'm just a down south fan, but that's how it is. I don't know.
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. But yeah, that's what went on right there last night, man. If y'all didn't catch it, make sure y'all get over there and catch it. You know, then we got some shit in the news, right? Well, you know, that's popping in. I ain't gonna say it's popping in the news,
for the people?
But you know that everybody that's talking about is the nigga, the baby.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of. I mean, I ain't gonna say going through it, because I mean the nigga lost a few gigs. Some big ones. You know, a lot of Lollapalooza and every other festival that nigga was booked for.
Another 7 related to.
Then he lost the clothing endorsement.
Mm-hmm.
But then he finally, you know, I mean, but at first he was like, man, fuck that shit. Like nigga, like I'm still good, but then I guess, you know, his team came together and was like, hey, nigga, you need to put out an apology. So then he finally put out an apology, like, you know, he had to hit him with that Kevin Hart apology, like, you know, I needed to learn. I'm glad y'all taught me about it and all this kind of stuff, but I mean, I don't know what you think about it. Like you wanted to say something. I mean, it sounded like a bullshit apology when I heard it.
I'm not really about to just get on the apology, but I'm just saying the whole situation. Like, I think he definitely he definitely owed you know, people fighting and dealing with HIV an apology for sure. But I can't, you know, the whole LGBT plus community got involved, and I don't necessarily know that I see why. Like, I get that he said, you know, if you wasn't, you know, giving blowjobs in the parking lot, but at best, if you wanted to argue that statement, you could maybe argue that he made a shot at gay men, but not the entire community. And even still then, he went on to clarify that he just meant that if you were doing acts like this in public or not behind closed doors or in a place that is your business, he had a problem with it. And I would also say, just because that conversation or rant that he went on was so direct, that it was probably in response to something that happened surrounding that show. At that show, before the show started or something like that, you don't just randomly go on stage and be like, yeah, if you didn't stuck dick in the parking lot before you got here, you know, I would argue that there's nuances to the story that we might not be privy to, because who just randomly says that? Like, there's a reason for that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So and then
Something had to trigger that,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
And I'll be honest, as a black man, I'm not one for black men going on apology tours at all. You know, whether that, you know,
I mean, if you wrong, that's okay, but
define wrong. So you gotta understand the society and culture that we live in.
I mean, but you kind of said it at the beginning, like I can see him apologize,
right?
For that
and
part,
and that's cool. That's not an apology tour. That's a man be like, okay, I misspoke. Let me clear this up.
Yeah, I got you.
And I'm gonna leave it at that. But you're not about to hold my hand and drag me here. I gotta apologize to these people. I'm not.
I feel you on that. I mean,
like,
but I think it took him like to lose all that shit just for him to, like, because I don't think he was gonna apologize. He was like okay, yeah,
no, he offered.
Mad.
He offered because like I said, I totally agree that the HIV, you know, comment was maybe insensitive to anybody dealing with that, and he initially offered that apology. And then he went on to say that the LGBT, you know, plus community would be fine. Y'all gonna do y'all, because he, again, from that response, he wasn't bashing them. He wasn't coming after them.
Okay,
he was like, y'all fine. You know, y'all gonna do y'all. I ain't, you know. So yeah.
But then, like, I saw another comment on there that somebody said about like the Alphabet crew. It's okay to cancel him, but like, would it been okay for like the straight community to cancel Lil Nas?
That's a valid point, but also with that, I'll just stick with the baby. I ain't gonna, you know, unless you got another subject about.
No, I mean,
Nas.
but it was kind of like you know, mixing that together.
No,
like,
I get what you're saying. I'm about to speak about
Okay.
that, but I'm just not gonna use Lil Nas X.
Oh, okay.
I'll take the baby and just, you know, any rapper really that says bitches, hoes, niggas. You can only get away with saying these things repeatedly in black music and into the black community. And what I mean by that is y'all not gonna cancel him for calling all y'all black women bitches, telling all, you know, and I'm not demonizing for this. I'm just giving an example.
Yeah.
Or calling all black men niggas and shit like this. But, you know, the Alphabet crew gets on him and everybody wants to cancel him for this because he said something about that. And I'm just saying that it seems to be a different set of rules for different groups of people and a different understanding for different groups of people, if that makes sense at all. So what I'm saying is you can do things over here, but you can't do it over here. You can talk about this group of people, but you better not say shit about this group of people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of unfortunate in my eyes, and that's unique to the black community because likewise, you can't go on radio waves and talk about Jewish people. You can't go on radio waves and talk about Asian people or any other group of people except for black people.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you that. And then, like, kind of what academics said, you know, about how that we, like, you know what I'm saying, about what he said, you're trying to cancel him for that. But then, I didn't cancel none of these other rappers that talk about, you know, like how you saying, talk about, you know, females in a bad way, or that talk about violence and all that kind of stuff. So
cool.
that's okay.
Yep.
But hey, don't say something about somebody sucking dick somewhere, and then all of a sudden now you want to cancel me. But I mean, but you gotta look at this culture of hip hop at, like, they say what they want to say. I mean, and then I kind of say what they want to say. Then on top of it, you know what I'm saying, like you said, the experience, or you know what I'm saying, like you were saying, for him to say that, something probably would have happened. So
yeah, and then it's just funny you start talking. This song popped in my head that was just recently a bop. Y'all got, you know, not y'all as in us, but you know, there's songs out here saying, you know, sexy little bitch, sexy little hoe, throw baby. Like, I didn't even think about y'all letting that shit ride.
Yeah, throw baby is cool.
Niggas, you know, y'all turn up to that shit.
Yeah, that nigga was on that one too.
like you know, you talk about
y'all didn't say nothing when I was
protecting
talking
people.
about. Yeah,
you talk about women, or you know, and not only
but it
that,
was
you
like
playing it.
That's fucked up. You like the women, like the women. It's okay to say that to them, but
yeah, that's my
some
point.
Alphabet motherfuckers. But I guess, I guess it was because I'm gonna say, like, because I ain't gonna say all women, but some women embrace that shit. They embrace that throw baby. Like they love that shit. They was the main ones in the club singing that shit. But then
right, it's always the women that sing a lot of this shit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't know that they ever listen to the lyrics. They catch the beat.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that
that one they catch the lyrics on that one.
Right. Yeah. I don't know with an older mind. Cause just like
they definitely caught the lyrics on that one. When nigga, the beat was just nice with it, nigga. That's all that was.
Oh shit! You said they was feeling that one, huh? Singing that bitch with conviction.
Motherfucker knew that song, nigga. Throw baby, nigga. They was all in that motherfucker.
But I mean that even in itself is problematic, and it even goes back to kind of what you were saying, or not what we had talked about earlier, when you were asking me about had I seen? I think it was we was talking about verses. Had I seen? And I was like, nah. And he was like, it was entertaining and hip hop, and I'm just like, I had to step away from that shit a little bit. Like, I love rap, but that shit is so destructive. The word, like, I start listening to that shit, I had to step away.
Oh yeah.
Like, I really can't fuck with that shit no more. Like, and I still love it though.
Yeah.
I know all the words, but when I sit there and listen to it, and even think about times the three of us were in high school, and the shit that we was using as anthems. Like, dude, you remember motherfucking Lil Jon? Hey, bitch, like that's what we was riding to and internalizing that shit. As we were dealing with women, as we were I'm just saying that shit has influence and power, and that I had to kind of step back from that shit.
Oh yeah, but then I really found out that shit is true. Like they really kissing them. Like even the community here, nigga, cancel that nigga. Like,
What you mean?
I was DJing Sunday.
Oh, and they didn't want to hear that shit?
I ain't gonna say they came up to me and was like, "Hey, yeah, we don't listen to the baby no more." I was like, "Nigga, really? Like, y'all really?" I mean, in my head, like, y'all really doing this shit? Like, nigga, the baby is still one of the hottest artists out here. Nigga,
Right.
got some of the hottest tracks out here, and y'all really want to y'all cancel them? Like, come on. In 2 weeks, y'all gonna be right back to that nigga. Like, and that's my thing. Like, this was just, and then like how it moved. It was like one person cancel them, and then it just a domino effect. Yep. And then like, and in the next 2 weeks, this nigga gonna drop another hot ass song, and everything gonna be cool again.
And I would also say about Baby is that, and this is my opinion and just an observation, so I don't know this to be fact. But I would say that he might not have been intending to be malicious, and that he's probably just young and immature as far as forming his words. And what I mean by that is there is a lot of straight men in general, straight black men in particular, that walk around in the world and see certain things, but just keep their mouths closed, so to speak, about certain things. And again, I'm not talking about any group or individual community, but what I'm saying is that when he goes to voice himself about what he feels or sees, it was probably very much unpolished, just from his upbringing, and two, he's just a young man.
Oh yeah. So
and so I'm saying that I think that maybe his intentions were a lot less harsh than his words. Is what I'm getting at.
So what you think his next move is after this?
I would keep doing
just
shows.
Just ride it out.
Yeah, I wouldn't be worried about that shit. Like, I would just do shows, even if I had to put them on myself. You put up that first bag to, get his own venue or whatever. But I'll still keep performing. If they tried to cancel me, I wouldn't just.
I mean, only people really canceled them was like the music festivals and shit.
Right? Yeah. So
I wonder how much. I don't know how much they get paid for that shit, because it's like 500 people on the list.
I mean, I say a good amount of money.
I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It was just like the music festivals. Well, that's the only thing that's big right now that's canceling. But
yeah,
I don't know. But you got other things in the news right now. What you got? I seen like I don't know about that one. Do I want to talk about it? But in the riots out of the state capitol riots, recently another officer committed suicide.
Oh, that was related to that incident.
Like, that was there at that time. I don't know what's the, like, it's three of them. It's three of them all together. I don't get the reason. Now? Yeah, I don't get the reason why they are doing it, or if there's a secret thing, going on or something. I don't know, man. But I don't know. It was a little awkward. I didn't see that on the news or anything like that. That's one of the ones you flip it through something and you like that catch your eye, like,
I don't even know about this.
I don't know. But about that, you think there's anything going on with that, or it's just?
I mean, I don't have enough information, but I would say it's definitely questionable if three different people.
Three police officer dies from suicide after the Capitol riot. DC police.
Yeah, that's kind of questionable. I mean, that's same location, same employer, they all three attended the same event. There's a lot of commonalities between those three people. So yeah, I would kind of maybe have some questions.
Okay. Then I had
maybe.
I mean, it sounds like some shit happening, like some shit behind it. Like, now just cops out here just killing themselves. I don't know about that, but I had a letter written into me. I'm gonna tap into it again, Friday if Minnie shows up, but
come on, man.
We
gotta chill.
What? I just said if she show up, I want to get her perspective of it too. But I mean, since we here, and this was on my mind, she said she wanted us to talk about this Wednesday. Okay. So I'm just going, it says it on there. This is something you could talk about on your show on Wednesday. So let's go and talk about it. She wrote in, I have a friend right now. At the moment, been dating a guy for a year. She's been friends with. They both are always busy. However, they make time for each other. She just recently found out he's married. She said she confronted him, but he didn't have much to say. And then she said she ain't spoke to him since, however. And then I guess she talked to her, and she told her that she's pregnant by that nigga, baby. That nigga face when
Oh, yeah.
the story turned like, oh shit, bro. Okay. So now the question is. So the question is, does she tell him about the baby, or she just keep that with herself? Cause they ain't talked since they fell out.
First?
Nah, I'll come back with mine. What you got? Or you said you had something to say about it. I got something to say about it too,
but I was.
But I asked a female at work about it, and she gave me her little. Well, she just gave me one. She gave me one little thing. Her thing was, nigga, we was gonna hit the reset button or abort that baby.
Oh.
She said that was gonna be the option, since ain't no point of trying to do it by herself, know.
I mean, that's a valid point, first and foremost. But even beyond, I mean, what I would honestly say is, can you give me read it one more time? I just want to make sure I got all the information before I speak.
Okay, she was dating a guy.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't spend that much time together, but they made time for each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then she found out he was married.
Mm-hmm.
So she confronted him about it. He really didn't say shit like, yeah, okay, I'm married. And left it like that,
Mm-hmm.
And they stopped fucking with each other. Then I guess she told old girl, yeah, I'm pregnant by that nigga baby. And then it was, should she tell him?
Yeah.
Since he felt, she feels that she doesn't. Oh no, this is what it is. She feels she doesn't owe him that, since he felt he didn't have to provide that info to her until he was ready.
Right, and that's
okay. That part.
That's the part that I was lacking, because I remember reading it myself.
Okay,
I'm like, there's something else.
My bad.
Yeah, she should definitely tell him. And here's the biggest thing. Sorry, ladies. In this case, it sucks. But the thing is, if you're gonna be in a position you get pregnant like that, you're no longer just, even though she might not have known that she was the side chick, you're now a mother. And the best thing for that child is for that child's father to know it exists or may be existing. Just because you dealt with a man and you found him not to be a good mate or a partner or whatever, you cannot make the decision to not include him or allow him to know that he's about to be a father.
Okay.
You talk, that's a selfish mindset. You're worried about yourself. You're about to be a mother. And so what you think is best, just because your feelings were hurt, is not what's best for that child. You need to be thinking about what's best for that child, which would include either one, definitely expressing the fact to the father or potential father, or two, looking at that situation and be like, do I even want to bring a child into this situation? That's the biggest thing. You know what I'm saying? Is that going to be smart, or am I going to make a hurt, selfish decision because I feel like I've been misused and I can, I don't think that a lot of women look at things maliciously, but I think that maybe some of the way that they move is out of spite, and even if they don't know it, right?
Yeah.
And so, because that's just it's not good for the baby. You're not talking about what's best for you. You're not talking about if he hurted you, if he lied. You're talking about what's for the baby.
You feel she gonna, if she didn't tell you, think she'd be like that, look at the baby thing is, kind of with an attitude,
possibly.
Yeah.
And then also it's gonna be she not tell you.
I don't even like your fucking daddy, that one.
That's important. That, and then also it'll be not telling you don't know, but out here in these streets you ain't shit because you not being a fuck with.
I didn't even know it happened.
Right, or whatever the case may be. So I would urge,
because it'd be one of your niggas would know that you was talking to her, and then you see her walking around. One of your niggas see her walking around with a kid or something.
Yep.
They gonna be like, nigga. I mean, so what if that hit you right there? If you see her walking around with a kid, and one of your boys, me, I come up to you hey, the old girl that you was talking to, she got she just got a newborn. Would you reach out to her and see if that's yours, or you just
no, I don't know that I would. I ain't. Niggas seen you with a baby, bitches in mine. No, I'm not.
So you're not gonna hit her up and be like, hey, yeah, I got a message from my boy saying you got a new one over there. The months are adding up. Is that mine? So you wouldn't ask that question.
I would assume that she knows who the father is, and that she has communicated to said father that he's a father. I'm gonna walk around and see every girl that with a baby later.
That's why I was like, I didn't know if a dude would do that. I mean, some probably would, you know.
I mean, yeah, some probably would.
Just curious out here to be like, hey, yeah, you know, we ain't talked in 9 months, but
you know that's my baby.
I heard you had a little one over there. You know, is that mine? I just wanted to know. But ain't nothing wrong. I could say ain't nothing wrong.
And I would also
reaching
say,
out, but
say with that, my bad. But to say with that baby making thing, the whole point of baby making is because you want to reproduce a like product of where the source is. So you want to recreate another version of said dad, or you want to recreate another version, you know, the combination of mom and dad. You just having children because you got accidentally pregnant purposelessly. I don't understand the way that we think and carry ourselves sometimes.
I mean,
when you talk about a child, it's strictly for a few reasons. Legacy, so that's to continue on a path that you've created of building something, to have them take it on after you leave or pass down to them, or to continue your own genes. And a woman who has been hurt by a man that has lied to her, I don't know why you would want to do that man the favor of continuing his genes. It doesn't make sense to me, and you as the mother don't get shit out of the deal except to be a single mother. The man, and I'm just saying, I don't know that woman's situation or what she wants to do, but I'm just speaking from a person who sees people go through this, and myself, you know, I have 3 children, 3 different women, putting it out there. So I've made mistakes, but as a grown man, I can look and be like, nah, not it.
I didn't one of the things I piggyback off what you were saying was, but I could see some females. What if she don't believe in, you know, abortion or something?
That's some bullshit. How you not believe in abortion, but you believe in premarital sex? You believe in unsafe sex? That's the most dumbest shit in the world, and you should.
Damn, you think that?
Yes, but how you could you?
I mean, because I can you could slip up in that.
Well, no, if you don't, stop. If you don't believe in it, then you prevent it, right? That's it. Yeah, so if you know it's no.
Then you had some of them kind of nights where.
Right, and if you have one of those nights, what do you do to prevent it? Plan B. So at every step.
Yeah, I mean, I can see you saying that one.
There's something. So if you don't believe in it, you take those actions.
Yeah, I didn't.
It's cheaper than abortion and cheaper than childhood, by far. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot about the morning after pill. I sure bought a couple of those.
So I'm just saying, like, that's bullshit.
Yeah. Nah, but I feel what you're saying, and like, you know, I feel that, you know, that she should tell him. I hope she does. If she doesn't,
for the sake of the child, yeah. If she's going to go through with this pregnancy, because you need to.
Don't hit me. I mean, I don't want to get no message in the mail from child support. That's how I find out. Like, I at least wanted to hear from you at least first.
Right, and I mean that's really unfortunate, because that's the thing too. You know, you don't. Again, you got to give that man a chance to be a father. Just because he disrespected
even though y'all messed up.
That's him in a different capacity. You have to allow, because you know, women do things to men all the time, but if he was to say that he's gonna, you know, if there was a way to do so, remove your access to the child because of this, or say or demonize you as a bad mother, or label you as a bad mother because you treated me unfairly or did things in a relationship that I disagree with, that's not fair. And likewise, it's not fair when it happens the other way.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. I mean, like I said, I feel she should tell him. I mean, it was fucked. One of my thing is, like, I'm gonna say I'm a needy person. So I'm just trying to figure out, how the fuck did you not know this nigga? I don't know how niggas are pulling this off where you married. But I mean, that would be a question. But you could have a full relationship for like I don't know. She said it was like for like a year or so or something like that. I think it was like a year or so. Like, I don't know how you could pull off that for a year. Like, like, I'd be wanting you around like damn near every time I ain't doing shit, or even when I'm doing shit, I still want your ass around. Like,
right. And then I think you read something about, she said they were both busy, but the thing with that even is,
if
there's that much difference, and there's got to be something that he did tell her.
But you should be like kind of curious, like, hey, why the fuck this nigga can't come? Why she can't come over all the time? Like, you know, like,
exactly.
You would think she would want to come over, you know.
And so what I'm getting at with that point that you're making is that there's one or two questions. Either they were
was dumb in the first place,
extremely, extremely, extremely busy, and extremely, extremely, extremely understanding to one another being busy. Or one of them let it be known that maybe, I don't know, maybe it wasn't marriage or whatever, but it had to be known that his attention and time was going to be elsewhere,
or that she was,
or her, or the
she
same way.
Or he probably told her that she was like, gave her the hint that she was a side chick at the beginning. Like, she thought,
that's what. Exactly.
Or he was probably like, I really ain't trying to talk to nobody right now, but she, she gonna go along with it. Because they do that.
Boy.
They definitely do. And then at the long run, be like, so why you just had me dragging me out? Like, bitch, I told you this shit. I told you this shit at the beginning. Like, what? Like, where did you get this? Where'd you get it now? Like nigga, I made it known at the beginning that I can't really fuck with you like that.
She should have been to his house.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah. What's up with it, name? What's up? Hey, good morning to you.
Good
My
morning.
bad, I didn't get to say
I
that
ain't
to
seen
y'all.
the first comment though. Applying to Corey Johnson hella hard. Dang, I missed it.
Yeah, but that's why I didn't really get on that one. But shit, I mean, I know you got to get on out of here pretty soon, real quick, man. But this was like a quick little show, real quick for the All the Way Live Morning Show. But make sure you tune back in this Friday. We're gonna get back in on this. I want to give Minnie's Minnie's version of this. I want to hear her input on this from a female perspective.
Definitely.
That's the reason why we got a female on the show. Because saying questions like this, I want to hear what y'all say. Like then chime in. Let me know. Make sure you tune back in Friday around the same time. Definitely same place. Oh yeah, make sure you get over to the dot.com. Make sure you dot.com/events. Go get a ticket to my third installment of the Only R&B. I got some dope performers. I got Joe Black. Who else I got on here? Cause I switched it up this time. I got all male performers for this one since I found out only females come to my shows and shit. So fellas, if y'all listening, y'all might want to make your way out there because it's nothing but females. You might get lucky, and it's on a Friday night. So the 13th, make sure you make your way out. Hold on, let me see who I got on the lineup because I'm probably still gonna ask some people. I don't know why I'm acting like I ain't know who I got. I got Willis Blunt on there. I got my homeboy from high school. JR, motherfucking saxophonic. One of the dopest saxophone players out of Kansas City right now. Signed with Universal Music Group, I think, if I'm right, if I got the right record company right. And then you got Trevor. I think I'm saying it right. Like, I posted his video up on my story, man, with him singing, man, dope as hell. I posted JR Saxophonic playing the saxophone with a nigga on the bass. That shit was dope as hell, man.
Yeah.
Like, so this is gonna be an intimate kind of night. I think I might have to hit Amazon up and get some of them fake ass candles and put them on the tables to make it,
You gonna have centerpieces?
Yeah, dog, nigga might go all out for this one since this is kind of like the last one at the corner. I don't know what's gonna happen after the 15th because they switching owners or doing something, and I don't know, man. So might be my last event there, or they might still hit me up, but I don't know. Might be able to work out something if the money right. I don't know, but yeah, make sure you come out because I think my lane is the R&B lane. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I know why, but I just love this shit. So and then everybody vibing the fuck out there. Then you got then who else gonna be? I got somebody. Then you got Anthony right there. Playing drums, giving you a different little feel when I DJ and shit, give you a live, kind of a live band feel when I play my music, something like that. But yeah, definitely got to get out there. I need to get another day party in because the day party I did last time was dope as shit. So this one's gonna be dope as shit too. Only thing going on what? Hey, if you ratchet, you know where you gonna be. You probably gonna be over at the Webby concert. But you ain't trying to hear the rap shit, I got a spot for you at the Only R&B. Make sure you make your way over to the corner. Doors open at 9:30. Get tickets over at the dot.com/events. They're only $15 right now. Tables are, I think, starting off at maybe 60, I think. 40 or 60 for a table. I don't know. I got to go look at it. But yep, make sure you get over there. Make sure you tune in to the All the Way Live Morning Show. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you share the live. But if you ain't shared the live yet, go on and share the live right now so they can go and check it out. Because some people are working, some people are asleep. But hey, we here and we out.
When I walk through, I got sauce too. Came with the gang, chopper rain, get a up, shine. When I walk through, yeah, she fine, then who brought you? Twins in the beat.